did love an amazing story with a great ending, and this Charleston favorite is loaded. There's no exception here. Her name was Bertha Grant, and she opened this outpost in 1981. They serve up tasty classics like fried chicken, lima beans, collards, and the like. So let's go check out Bertha's Kitchen. She started the restaurant as a means to simply feed her children back in 1981. Since then, the ball has been rolling and the locals have made this spot a Charleston destination. They've kept it in the family, and I use that word loosely because they treat everyone like they've never been a stranger. From what I understand, everyone knows about the place, so much so that people usually come right into town, straight from the airport, just to have lunch right here. So the menu is subject to change, but they always have the fan favorites. The fried fish and the red rice, it will always remain. So is the fish sandwich and the fish and grits. But what they tell me is that you have to order the meat and three, and that's just what it is. It's a meat and three sides. And of course, we can't forget one of each, or let's combine it together for a little bit of sweet tea and lemonade. Let's get ourselves an Arnold Palmer. All right, I've got 3 orders to place, and I do want to get an Arnold Palmer to drink, please. How you doing today? Good. All right. Let's figure this out. See what we are working with. Let's sit over at this table over here. Excited for this beautiful culinary experience. Let's give this a go. I'm so excited about this. So on the top I have some sort of bread. It is cornbread. Let's rate the cornbread sweetness. You know how I like cornbread. Scale of 1 to 5. 5 being amazing, 1 being not that sweet. 2.5, 3. It's cornbread. Slight sweetness to it, that's it. Just a slight sweetness. All right, you get plastic cutlery. It's the real deal. Okay, Charleston, on the collard greens. Smoking hot. This is with no hot sauce, no vinegar, no nothing. Just. All right, here's the deal. I can eat these. Not much personality on the collards. I like collards. A little smoked meat, a little vinegar, a little sugar, Cajun seasoning, something. Straight collards, old school. Like, you know how this is like a classic, and you know in classics, they're to be respected. That's what this is. It's not nasty at all. Really good, but old school good, like old school traditional collards. All right. I'm excited to see a big hunk of potato in my green beans. That makes me excited. Same deal with the green beans. Not much on the modern exchange, right? But this is a super classic. Classics have their place, so I can respect this. It's almost like a, not quite church anniversary green bean, you know what I mean? But green bean nonetheless. Pork chops in the building. All right, so I get 1 pork chop, they put it on a napkin to catch all the oil. I saw them making pork chop sandwiches downstairs. All right. Same deal with the pork chop. Crunch is there. Tenderness is there. Flavor is there. Is it a new take, or is it the way it was done back in the day? And that's what it is. So these are like recipes that I could respect because they're classic, not necessarily because it's a new take on something. And listen, classics, they have their place, right? Like classic cars don't have the Bluetooth, right? But they're still a car, right? Classic homes, you don't have en suites but it's still a classic house, right? So that's what this is. Hopefully you get that metaphor. With the hot sauce. Yes. All right. Let's go in on, now I have never heard of okra soup. I don't even know what okra soup is. The person in front of me ordered okra soup, and I said, well, I gotta have it, okay? It's like a tomatoey. I don't even have a spoon. It's okay. I'm from the hood. It's like a tomatoey. It looks tomatoey. It looks okra-y. I don't know. There's like, is this bacon? Let me see. Okay. Okay. Vacuum. Okay. Delicious. Warm. Comforting. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Tomato soup with okra added. That's what that is, okay? So that's good. This is the cabbage, okay? So far we've been batting 1,000 on the classic. So let me see if this is gonna give us classic as well. Okay, this got a little something going into it. I taste a little sweetness, so they did balance the bitterness with a little sugar. And I love cabbage like this. This cabbage is overcooked and beautiful. I like cabbage either way, overcooked or crunchy, but here on up. Cabbage is great. Something like that. Lastly, this is the red rice. Now this is like a Charleston Geechee Gullah classic. So before I taste this, think about the ancestors. First stop, clearly Carolinas, right? This particular area. The Africans that came over brought with them rich African cooking techniques and basically coupled that with what they found in the New World, right? The influences thereof. So you've got an original variation of what we know as jollof rice that has now been transferred in the Carolinas as red rice, in New Orleans as jambalaya, okay? So, and everybody has it different. It's like Africans have like their own version of red rice. From Ghana to Nigeria, same deal over here. I get it. I get it. There's sausage in here. There's bacon. It's a little moist, more on the dry side, but that tomato flavor that permeates this is a star of the show. Oh God. Okay, listen. Star of the show. I don't know what kind of sausage this is. I don't know what I'm eating. I just know it's good. I taste tomato. I taste garlic. I taste onion. And I'll tell you what else I taste. History, culture. I taste the struggle. I taste the fight, the blood, the sweat, and the tears in this little styrofoam cup. Hands down, star of the show, hands down. If you are ever in the Charleston, South Carolina area, you must make a special trip right here to Bertha's Kitchen. Trust me when I tell you, you owe it to yourself.